What's good, chat? This is another episode of Rocco Brock, my career, Brooklyn Nets, PS5 on the road to the championship. Today we play against the New York Knicks, our rivals. I love playing against Brunson. Oh, you know the vibes. Let's get it. Bucks, bro. Let's go, chat. Yeah. How everybody doing today on this Thursday? Happy Thursday. Hope y'all thankful for waking up this Thursday. If you like the content, can I get a like, share, subscribe, tell me where y'all from. You know, it helps the algorithm. Help me get to where I need to be on this YouTube thing. I appreciate it. I use that tempo, the analog stick is the tempo. I gotta use it. See like that.
It's the NBA
Quicker.
on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Wagner is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Rui Hachimura. MP out there with Powell. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Portland at the small forward position. This is one fans have been looking forward to, Greg, for a while now. 2 major star-studded teams ready to battle.
On paper, it's a very exciting matchup. And knowing these guys are ready to exceed all expectations, we could be in for a real show here tonight.
And Claxton throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Bridges misses. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot, that's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, cover him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Brunson. After the basket by Brooklyn, with the drive, and the dunk by Brunson.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside and just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Hachimura, the pass to Brock. Powell outside. Pockets a 3. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. teardrop shot. He lays it in.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Sure.
First quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Brock. Off target at the rim.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wagner outside. Bridges passes to Brunson. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the rejection by Towns. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Count it.
Good to see Bridges working the inside area. It makes the defense work much harder when he's doing that.
Brooklyn trailing. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding
Come on, get in there. I missed that.
on his defense. He may never
And one, Chad.
get that in, but he ignites
Go.
an offense.
First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And there's the bucket from MP.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. From deep, Brunson. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Shot. Jalen. See.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And that one's good. Chimura.
Jamora's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Brunson with it. Now defended by MP. Count that bucket. Brunson's got 9.
And they're forcing the ball
Oh, good
inside,
move,
and it's
Jalen.
working like a charm.
Nets trail by 3. MP left side. Out to Powell. And here is MP. Clock at 6. Here's Claxton. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Wagner. Wagner with the screen for Brunson. Good defense by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 away from the field, shooting over 62%.
Get it out of here, Clack.
Action by Claxton. And the ball
Get
goes
it out of
over.
here, Clack.
Last touch by Claxton. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block, given how close this game is. A stop like that was right on point.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the foul.
Come on.
That is his first foul of the game. And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout.
Just dancing in the lead, Chad, for the Nets.
Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East. MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
I should have run in front of him.
Coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
And the rejection by Town.
Oh, big cat saying no way.
On the wing, Porter. Defended by Hart. Porter, bounce pass. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here we are, late in the year. RJ, what's this time of the schedule feel like for a point?
Everybody's a little banged up. That's just part of it. You're going to be at about 75% of your strength right now, but that's what makes it fun. Can you push yourself further than the next game?
Now here's Brunson. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
MP kicks the foul. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. MP is number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
The Nets making a switch here. He's checked in. A 3 from MP. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Brunson against MP. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Here's the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And here is MP. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Oh, Porter in position.
Goodness, say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Bridges against Powell. Bridges misses. Nets trail by 7. Here's Clowney. He had 15 points last outing. Out to Powell. Pass to MP. It's Porter outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. The Knicks leading by 7. Hart, right side. And here's Brunson. Towns a screen on MP. Outside, Towns. Here's Hart. Powell pulls it in. The Nets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. MP kicks the foul. Back to MP. On the wing, Porter. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Now Brunson. Bridges outside. Hart the pass to Bridges. Now Brunson. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. That's by MP. Angel Robinson's checked in for New York. Five on the clock. Here's Bridges. New York, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He scored 68 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a
Uh,
one-man crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Mans checked in for the Nets. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Mo Wagner. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's McBride. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. .157 left to play in the first. Pass to Thomas from outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Here's McBride. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Curry, and he stops it. One pass to set him up.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Bridges outside. No good. Great D that time from Thomas. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Raptors in Toronto. Pass to Demon. Back to Thomas. No good with the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McBride passes to Towns. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Wolf. Man in the corner. Pass to Clowney. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Hart. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in the jerseys tonight.
Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. And it's Wolf in at the 5. So that's the next 5. Thomas, good.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Here's Demon. He had 13 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Keon Johnson. Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
He's a walking bucket. To his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
Line is good. And you think of the great shot creators. Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Hart, no good. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Demon. From deep, Thomas buries it from three-point range. Thomas got 7 points here in this quarter.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Left side, Towns. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. It's Thomas outside. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson kicks to Hart. Towns looking around. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Toronto.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks. Yeah, they
Finishing scores.
Thomas is electric. He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
Hart with it. Now Thomas defending. Towns for 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Nets passing it around. There's a screen. Here's Thomas. Again, Thomas missing. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Checked in for the Nets. And then for New York, Anunoby, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Johnson.
Let's go.
MP inside.
Why?
By McBride.
This is what
And why?
MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Towns, the screen. McBride bounce pass. 4 on the clock. No good from outside.
And I like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Thomas. Now Porter. Here's Demon. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The 3 from Thomas.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
The kick out to Anunoby. And it's MV with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 3.
Don't give it up.
Thomas dishes the
Go ahead, Tommy. You're fast, kid.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Towns. Plays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 5 now.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The drive by Embiid.
And one, another one.
It's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it.
I'll
So
take
they'll
it.
get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Knicks trail by 5. McBride with the ball. Right side Towns. Back to McBride. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. They beat the Nets during their last encounter in New York.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, they have to
Oh,
take the lead
wow.
position to grab another win here.
3. Good D.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
To Demons. MP outside. Porter with the screen for MP. Towns against Porter. Towns with the steal. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you, Kevin.
Very confident.
Oh,
Thanks so much for the
blocked.
report,
I
Allie.
blocked it.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson.
So on TikTok that
Charity
night,
swipe shot.
the next day, and
Good D, Rob.
That's the lead by 3. Outside,
the
Porter.
next week,
Let's go, Porter.
No good. Shot missing.
they're getting a surgery.
New York's got into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Anunoby has the open look. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Right to the rack. It's MP.
I see you, chat.
Swiftly, if he moves to the rim there.
Gonna go round.
Brunson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brunson's got 18 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows when it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
For Brooklyn, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And he makes the first.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Thomas checked in for Michael Porter. Miles McBride's checked in for the
Finish
Knicks.
your breakfast.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Nets leading by 3. Thomas passes to Bryant. That's in there. Thomas.
Go.
Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
The Knicks shooting 43% from the floor. Brunson with a head of steam. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Claxton a screen on Brunson. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Brunson. He's got 20. From the arc. Brunson with another miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, and they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pick yours up. What? Okay.
The shake. Up again. Robinson.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Robinson with the block.
He can. No.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Brunson against MP. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Oh, Claxton in position. The shot that time, not on target. Here's McBride. A miss that time, would have put him up.
Not sure why he keeps trying this. It's just
MP, no good. New York trailing. Now McBride. He's got 5. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. McBride's shot is off. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting.
I'm about to charge if he's in the safety. I'm going to charge if he's in the...
Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns subbed in for Miles McBride.
Wow.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Towns a screen on Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. Bridges misses. Gwinnett with the lead. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
Pass to Hachimura. That's the third. Gwinnett's pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Traore. Brunson covering. Trying to get something going. Traore gets the bucket. Traore's got his first 2 points of the night.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And B getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He's only 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, folks. Without a doubt, the early spotlight is on MP. Fellas, he's been very difficult to guard.
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half, and why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Ernie, what is a naked eye?
I was just about to say, isn't the eye always naked?
It is.
Well, no, if you put glasses on.
Ooh.
Are glasses like clothes? Eye clothes. Let's start a new company, Kenny.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. And Hooper No Bloopers wants to know, it seems like you guys have a blast working together. How much do you love your jobs?
Best job in the world, getting paid to come in and roast Kenny on a daily basis. What's not to...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Knicks trail by 4. Second half underway. Here's Bridges down on the floor. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. A 3 from MP. MP, that triple is down the hatch.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And here's Brunson outside. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And one.
And one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
For Brooklyn, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
So I got up 2K sneaker.
Here's Brunson. From downtown, Brunson with another miss. Nets leading by 7. Claxton finds MP. MP's across the highlight reel being put together by MP.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Brunson goes in. Second round pick back in 2018. Startup, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time.
The previous play is under review.
Constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Now Wagner. Brunson with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Brunson no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And it's Demon missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Here's Brunson. Brunson among the bigs.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Powell finds Porter. Back to Powell. Hachimura setting the pick for Powell. Shot clock at 3. On the money from 12 feet away. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter. Bridges outside. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Nets leading by 5. Left side, Porter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Down low. And a dunk by Hachimura.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Bridges outside. Good, and the assist goes to town. 7 points for Mikal Bridges.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Hachimura. He's got 6. Demon. Yep, that one goes in there.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Here's Brunson, and he makes good on the layup. Brunson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
That's the Demon. Claxton a screen on Brunson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Powell against Bridges. Powell the pass to Claxton. And yet that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time. And the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And that one falls for Claxton. And Claxton drops them both. Hachimura the pass to Powell. Claxton sets the screen for Powell. Pass to Claxton. Clock at 4. Here's Hachimura. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trail by 7. Now, here's Wagner.
They still got me in the pits. Yep, chat.
Towns a screen on Powell. Bridges for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. That's the Demon. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Powell with a screen on Brunson. Demon, that's good. Demon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they're just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Porter, poked away. Powell left side. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And the Nets on another three.
Inside the arc, Hachimura can be dangerous from range.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you guys.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Powell outside. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Powell, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 13-point game. Wagner, a shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Langston with it. He's got 8. Here's Denon. And the 3 off. Now McBride. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Clowney in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Back to McBride. Off target from outside.
This is the definition of forcing. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all games.
Oh!
MV's got 5 now in the quarter.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Hart kicks to Bridges. On the wing, MP. Defended by McBride.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Now, Anunoby. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
The numbers in their favor. On up the court. Hart, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Robinson with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Mann's checked in for the Nets.
Number 14.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. MP, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Hart. McBride on the wing. Misses the 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's McBride, covered by MP. McBride passes to Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does drift. To the middle, here's Clowney, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Nice. Giving him a great look there.
Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. Robinson finds Bridges. McBride's shot is off.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pass to Clowney. And he's going pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
At the line,
That free throw, no good. And New York making a change here. Wagner's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, Hart. And Wagner has it in the corner. Now, here's Anunoby. He started closer. Here's McBride. Off target with his three.
You know, another tin cup moment here, but he continues to miss shots.
Oh, goodness.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Wagner outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now McBride. Off target from three-point range.
And if they want to now come back here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Anunoby passes to McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns comes in for Bridges, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. MP fires from way outside. From outside off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Brunson, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Towns. Launches it. And the rejection by MP. Anunoby passes to Towns. And the call is going to be, yes, it's an illegal screen.
Y'all see the D, Jack. Y'all see it.
So for the Knicks, Hachimura is checked
On the verge of a triple-double.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Johnson is checked in for OG Anunoby.
The defense is making it too easy.
Still won't put up 50.
He will finish it all night long.
MP against Brunson. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. In the corner, Powell with it.
They ain't give me no rebound.
MP looking around. Brunson with some nice D.
No rebound there.
New York shooting 41% for the game. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 38 points.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Yeah.
Here's MP. Connects again.
He's had it locked on automatic. The points now flowing.
And in fact, Greg, he's tied for third most career 40-point games. This game is one certainly for the record books.
And to stand alongside the legendary Kobe Bryant, a spectacular feat.
He gets it to go.
I thought I passed Kobe.
For the easy deuce.
Kobe
by 19 points.
back in everything.
Here's MP. And it's Wagner with the
I'm
rebound.
checking, I'm bugging.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Out to Brunson. Connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Inside, here's Clowney. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. MP against Brunson. Fires for three. Porter pulls it in. And MP throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
We didn't expect
Go,
to see
Chad.
that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
From deep, Johnson, good on the triple.
And as they're trailing in this game, that they're trying to stay in it with the triple. Shooting a lot more of them when they get in the first half.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York.
And he didn't want
Bridges
to
goes
read
in
that.
for Johnson. MP passes to Claxton.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Knicks trail by 19. Bridges outside. Pass to Wagner. And here's Brunson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP dishes the Porter. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. For 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's MP. From outside, a three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 45 points.
He's been
I got you.
game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Brunson kicks to Wagner. Anunoby passes to Towns. Brunson outside.
Legal
Too
defense.
long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction. A prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Shot clock at 6. Now Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
MP fires, and they come back with a 3 of their own.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you
Bro,
want to be great, you
Brunson.
have to have that
You need to
killer
have to do
instinct.
better.
Towns outside. Wagner outside. Here we've got Brunson. Now Towns. Outside, Anunoby. Shoots the 3. Claxton with the rebound.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Brunson, and yep, another basket.
My goodness.
Yep, he is putting on a show. MP with it. Brunson picks him up. Now MP. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Bridges. Towns. And here is Bridges. Brunson fires. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. For 3. Towns with the rebound. Here's Wagner. eventually grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is...
Y'all see that chat? Got my triple-double at that last minute.
In that opportunity.
Y'all see the vibes?
They came out to do.
Let's get it.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You said earlier this game wasn't just about the final score, but about setting a tone. You feel like you were able to do that?
I do. And I think teams are getting it. They get the message. You can't ignore us. You can't go around us. You gotta go through us. I don't know how you see that, but for me, that's a definite tone.
It certainly is, MP. Thanks for talking to us.
Always.
And on that note, chat, we out.
All right, thanks, Dom.